Well, as you can see, power's out again, which is no big deal. Today, we're going to talk about suicide cables real quick. So that's where we're at. See you guys. Kill nobody on the line. So this is double block complete for me. I got one at my pole. You don't have to do this. Just do it at your box. Wherever your power comes into the house, do it at. And like I said, I'm doing it in 2 spots. So if you don't have a pole line, again, you don't have to do that one, but I do just cause. So here's my box. This is my end of my house. So if you're gonna make the suicide cable, which nobody recommends, it just works. Make sure you shut that off, because if you don't and the lineman tries to think he's safe working on the lines, you're going to kill him if you backfeed the system. So for me, I killed my main in the house. I double block and bled it because I killed it at my pole also. Like, again, if you don't have that, you don't do it. This is the main one you do at your house before you backfeed. You backfeed through your electric stove or an electric dryer, or hopefully you just put a spot to plug in like a welding receptacle and you backfeed that way. So I'm gonna do my water heater. You don't have to. I would. I have a electric water heater, and then I'm gonna kill my boilers because I don't want them to chug my generator and stuff. So yeah, next we'll see you out there when I plug it all in. You gotta check out your generator. You don't want it to cut out on you. When I'm done with today's antics, I'll change the oil in it. Looking good, looking good. But we will get an oil change. Sick, man. I'm gonna put some fuel in it. You can go ahead and stop that. This is the spot I have my friends at that I work with. Electricians help me. We wired up the generator side, 220. We'll go put this in there. There's my notch. There we go. So that's in. That's why I hence call suicide cable. Because if you were to start that now, and you touch that, you're dead. So we'll see inside. So right now, I got my dryer. We wired it into the dryer. This is what I got. And I'll take my suicide cable when I'm down. Is there any more we can get? Put it in there. So now we do it like this because you have to be a soup Nazi. You don't want people to like turn every light on, but the house will act as normal, and you can go to a bedroom, turn a light on, shut it off as you need. Just gotta remember, kids like to tend to leave lights on, at least mine do. So I got to be a soup Nazi, you know, Seinfeld, no soup for you. And yeah, so ideally that's why I do it like this. If you have money, which I do not, you can have them get those awesome, like Generac one's a brand where with the tie switch where it frickin' minute you lose power, boom, it comes on. And then, you know, they'll even do PMs once a month on them. If you're going to go something like that, propane be the way to go, just because it's cleaner on your machinery versus like diesel. Either way is good. If you're big, you know, a lot of diesel's the way to do it. So now we'll fire this bad boy up and we'll have power. And I shut it off by killing the fuel so I don't have any problems with my carburetor. Otherwise, I would suggest you to drain it every time you're done with it so you don't have gum up in the car. Hey, Trevor, hold that generator so I can crank out this a little bit. Right now when I shut it off, I had it on 120 switches, and so I let it cool down yesterday like that. So now I'm dialing at 220. Boom. If I need power, power's back on. House, you can't tell. Just gotta make sure significant others in the family don't walk around and just pound lights on and leave them all on, because depending on the size of the generator, you'll be SOL and you don't want your generator chugging. So this is a suicide cable. Again, do not touch any end while your generator's on, and make sure the main important thing is that you kill your power coming in, because you don't want to kill anybody working on the lines, because they're setting it up for making the area safe. And if you feed somewhere in between that, their area is not safe and they're going to die. So that's the main thing. That's why people don't like suicide cables. And yeah, but you got it worked out. You can power your house like this all day. Just limited things you could do. So thanks guys, hope this helps somebody, and be safe. I'm gonna go back to city power here. I'm gonna show you what I do. Ugh. I'm gonna let my generator run 3 to 5 minutes. No power in the house. All my lights are dead. Disconnect the suicide cable here. Let the generator do its thing. I'll go down to the pole. Again, killed my power here. What? I did. I'm going back to house power. Suicide cable out. I'm gonna need your help. We'll clean this up in a minute, Ben. So I'm using my dryer. That's what I got here. Sorry, I'm not really seeing. There we go. I'm gonna go downstairs real quick. I can go to my pole. You could do this one either way. So now, if you didn't have pole, you flip this main. Again, if you're gonna power the house off a suicide cable, this has to be off, or you're gonna kill the people fixing the lines, period. That's the most important thing. You gotta have it off. So I have a double block and bleed because it's dead at my pole. Boop, pole's gonna come on. Now if I flip that switch on the generator, somebody does, that's how you get killed with a suicide cable. Go over here. Watch out, crazy puppy. Again, no power. I'm gonna take this off. Just let the generator wind down real quick before I do something. Take this trash out. I had some trash here I was gonna take out. Once. Oh, sorry guys. Get on down there. Tree work. All right. As long as you're not tied into nothing anymore, we'll have power. Boom. Lights are back on. Start to finish, suicide cable. Again, your most important thing you do, if you do that, is make sure your main breaker's off so you don't kill the guys that are fixing the down system. Hopes this helps, and thank you. I'm going to shut it down, let it run out, so I think my carb's good. This is the fore end of my suicide cable. This goes in the generator. This is a 30 amp system, and it's got the, like they look like RV set up for me. There. Right now I just got it on 120, winding down. I should maybe put a load on that so it doesn't hurt it. But I'm gonna let it die out, as you'll see. So the girl will be ready to go for the future. And I've been doing this on that, and it's always worked. Ready for snow. I forgot to do it earlier when we were out. This old Power Pro I got from Pep Boys when I started using tire warmers road racing. Man, it's worth its weight in gold. It's heavy and loud, but it has never let me down. Period, never. And it came with a custom dent in the tank, and I didn't, like, whatever. My gen set ran out of gas in the carb, hence it'll start up when I need it to. Thanks guys, hope this helps somebody, and just make sure kill the power coming in before you plug this suicide cable in, and ideally if you can afford it, you just get a real automatic transfer switch so you're not doing this and stuff. But you know, sometimes you do what you got to do. You got to keep the expensive meat in your house heated at different times or cooled. But hope it helps. Thanks, guys.